Hey everyone, welcome to Veda Day 8, where I'm going to talk about fear equals freedom equals miracles. So I'm just going for a walk here in this beautiful park. This is the same place where that waterfall is that I took you the other day. So I'm going to just have a walk and a little talk here. So what are we talking about here? Fear versus, not versus, fear equals miracles. No, I'm totally screwing this up. Get grounded, calm down. Fear equals freedom equals miracles. Yes, we got it. So, also my camera's kind of at a weird angle, so let me fix that. When we have something that we're avoiding, that we're either afraid of or we're just avoiding it for whatever reason, usually it's because it is a fear. There's a fear in there somewhere. I have found in my experience that when you just face it, you make that phone call, you do that research, you connect with whoever you need to connect with to get more information in some way, or connect with somebody in a way to find steps to resolve things, or do the paperwork, or whatever it is. I find that when you face it, you find out it's actually not as bad as you think it is. And it really isn't. I know that every time I've dreaded that phone call, or dreaded, having to call someone to fix something, dreaded figuring something out, thinking it was just going to be this big, difficult thing, that it actually wasn't bad once I actually just did it. And I also find that when you're fearful, it's usually because there's a lack of information there, or there's some resource you haven't found yet. And so when you find that you can get more knowledge on something, more information, you actually feel better because now you have something to work with. And you're not just sitting around avoiding it, not doing anything, feeling, worried about it. Instead, you're actually getting what you need to do what you need to do to move through it. And every single time that I have faced every time I faced a big fear, it's been like that. It's been, I end up talking to somebody that's super helpful. I find out it's not as bad as it is. I find out, oh my gosh, all I need to do is that, or there's this resource, or these, whatever it is, the help is there. The fear is there to help you get through it. So once you get through those, oh my gosh, the most beautiful, huge butterfly just flew right up to me. I thought it was going to land on me. Big, looked like an Amazon style butterfly. Anyway, I find that once I actually just, here it is again, or it could be a different one. It's magical in here. Maybe one will come into view if I stand still. When I find that I get that information, then all of a sudden it's not that bad and I can get through it. So then the awesome thing is, once you get through that point, you get to the point of the freedom. It's like, you're not holding that tenseness, that worry, all that stuff in your mind all the time. And that drains your energy. That is a major energy leak. When you have any kind of ongoing fear that you're just not dealing with, that is a major drain in your energy. It takes your energy, it steals your energy, it takes your energy from things you need to be doing, things that you want to be doing, things that you want to be bettering in your life. Because even if you're not thinking about it constantly, it's still sitting. That vibration is in you, like, oh, I've still got this thing looming. So once you take the steps to resolve something, once you start getting more information, you'll get the pathway of what to do to get through it. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can breathe again. Oh my gosh, that wasn't that bad. Thank God, I'm totally dealing with this. I don't have to carry this burden around with me anymore. All of a sudden you're just freeing yourself. And then once you free yourself, the miracles happen. So it's like this snowball effect. It's like you face the fear, you breathe, you free yourself, and then all of a sudden, I'm getting chills, angel chills. So that means that, yes, they want us to know this. All of a sudden, the miracles start happening. Opportunities start coming in. Things that solve that you never thought would solve. You get through things that you thought were going to be, you know, a big hassle, and it turns out it's not. So, yeah, I can see your comments flash on the screen, but they flash and then they go off, and then the comments don't go in the recorded YouTube once the live is over, unfortunately. So again, if you have anything to say, please remember to go back to the recorded video and comment there so I can see it. But I'm seeing your comments, yes. I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks for being here, and thanks for commenting, because I can at least know who's here. So anyway, when you get to that point of, wow, now these miracles are coming in. Because what happens is when you're holding on to fear, you're taking up space. You're taking up energy. You're living in a vibration that vibrates fear. So when you live in a vibration that vibrates fear, you bring more fearful things to you. You make the fear bigger than it has to be. Your vibration starts to emanate a lot more fear in it, because you continue to hold on to it. So when you deal with the fear, all of a sudden you see it's not as big as it was. Even if you think it's a big, huge, horrible thing, time and time again, I have gone through this. That's why I can talk about it. I've had a lot of things to be fearful of, and that once I face them, once I faced it straight in the face and embrace it, you find out it's not that bad, and it's a lot easier to get through and out of your way than holding on to the fear of not. And when you don't face the fear, then it gets worse. Things get worse. You attract more fears. You attract more situations that you have to deal with that don't feel good. So then when you get to that breathing point, your energy opens, and all of a sudden you've created space for yourself. You've created this, and when you open up and you just do that, the universe goes, yeah, here's some blessings. And so then all of a sudden your energy's lighter, so you start attracting these miracles, this lightness, this goodness into your life that you couldn't attract before because you were just too heavy in the fear vibration. So when you lighten your energy, lightness can come and fill you back up. So whatever you're fearing, make the decision to do something about it. Make that phone call, have that conversation, get it out in the open in the way you need to. Figure out, start researching ways that you can resolve it. But you know, don't just like get on Google and start looking there, because sometimes it takes a conversation with one person that can just turn everything around, because they know what to do, they know how to direct you, they know, you know, the way for you to go. Look at this cute little stream. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's so cute. It's like a little fairy garden, a big fairy garden here. I'm still discovering it because there's a lot of pathways that I haven't taken in here, and this is a new one. So anyway, yeah, and then you can open to those miracles, and all that goodness can come in, and your life just shifts and shifts. So just know that you're always going to have a fear, because that's how we learn and that's how we grow. Wow, look at these huge bamboos here. Can you see that? They're all like kind of blowing in the breeze, and they're making creaking sounds. They're huge. They're like creaking. It's weird. I never heard bamboo do that. Anyway, yeah, so then you can open up to those miracles and all the goodness that's waiting for you, because you finally got rid of that fear. And then more fear will come, but the better you get at just facing them and just doing what you need to do, then it's not going to bog down your energy, and it's not going to hold you back, and it's not going to take up space for your miracles and your breathing to happen. So just get good at taking care of stuff right when it happens, so you don't have to dwell in it, swim in it, eat in it, sleep in it, dream in it. That's just awful. Okay? Short and simple today. Thank you guys for being here. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I come live or when I upload a video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked what I said. And feel free to comment in the comments once the video's loaded. I'd love to hear your comments or just even know that you're here watching. And thanks for being here for Veda Day 8. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Peace out.